think everybody deserves a great portrait because maybe traditionally we've been told that we don't, based on our size, our age, our body shape, what we look like. We might have beliefs that, we don't deserve a good portrait, or we shouldn't be seen or be put in front of a camera, and I just unequivocally disagree with that. I think everyone should have a beautiful portrait. I created the ShIs Project to really fill a gap that I saw in the way that women over 40 were represented in media and entertainment. I feel like women over 40 aren't always given the most accurate representation. They may be overlooked entirely. I really wanted to create something that validated women over 40, that portrayed them authentically and beautifully, in a way that was really high production and luxurious and feel good. And so I really do want them to feel seen. I want them to feel seen, and that's whether we're on the phone talking about what they hope to have for their pictures. That's whether they're here in the studio getting their hair and makeup done while they're being photographed. It's in the images that they're going to have afterwards and present to the world. I think something that's always been really important to me is for the women that come through these doors, and the men and the seniors, to be validated, to feel validated, that the things that they care about are important, that the things that they enjoy are important, and that they're worthy of being photographed, and they're worthy of portraiture. The way that storytelling mostly shows up in my photography is in kind of an editorial way. I really enjoy putting little pieces of things that relate to my subject in the frame. Sometimes it's literal, but it doesn't always have to be. I really love juxtaposition. So if there's a woman who is a bodybuilder, but maybe she's also, a nurse, and then she also lives on a farm, I love taking a photograph of her that has little pieces of all of those parts of her life, because it just creates a snapshot of the woman. I love to use artistic inspiration from either somebody's favorite music artist, maybe a way they've been lit and they've been photographed, and really incorporate that into my images. So that kind of tells a story. You might see something and it looks familiar to you, and even if you can't pinpoint it, oh, she took the lighting from this album, this looks just like this person's music album, it'll feel familiar to the person who's looking at it, and they'll just get it. And so that's kind of, my storytelling tends to be a little more subtle. It's more of a mood. It's something that people just kind of recognize what we're trying to say when they see the pictures. One of the biggest obstacles to my success and across my entire career has probably been, a struggle with self-belief, believing in myself, imposter syndrome, visualizing myself in a career that I never thought growing up I would be qualified for, or that I would have access to. And I know from photographing thousands of women at this point, and talking to so many women, that that's something a lot of women struggle with, is just not being able to see themselves in the position that they dream about. It's something that I have to consciously fight against all the time, even now. That's why I think it's so important for women to continue sharing their stories. I know that I've been incredibly inspired by you ladies and your stories and the things that you shared, and I know other women are too when they're reading the issues and following along. And I'm just so excited to learn from all of you and continue this journey together, and just see where this whole ShIs movement takes all of us.